Come on in, guys. Welcome back to the King K Way TV. I haven't seen you guys in so long. How's everybody doing? Hey, guys. Who's here? How are you guys doing? I miss you all so much. Hey, Michelle Clark. Look, I really, literally, I couldn't make myself review part 2. You know, I thought, hey, Talk Today. Hey, Gemini. Hey, Pretty Money. Hey, Jerry Shannon. How's everybody doing? I couldn't even make myself do a whole fucking video about Real Housewives of Potomac Season 5 Part 2 reunion because I thought Part 2 reunion was so boring. Hey, Tanae Newton, and so late, and it was just, I don't want to. But there was some things talked about in Part 2 that I'm going to hit on really quick. And then we'll just go right into Part 3 because, honey, Chris Samuels cleared the girls, okay? Him and his wife, they came with an agenda. They came to speak their speech and then quit. So I'm gagging. I'm here for it. Y'all already know I'm not the biggest Monique fan. However, I do feel like the fight and how they kept talking about it and this, that, and the third, baby, it was just too much. Hey, LLE. Hey, LLE. How y'all doing, baby? Get you a husband like Chris Samuel. The Caniacs have spoken, and they feel like every bitch needs a man like Chris Samuels who gonna come, show up. I don't give a fuck, Robin. I don't give a fuck about your goddamn engagement, bitch. What? And? Who's scared of Juan Dixon? Baby, when I tell you these people show it, AHT, the girls show it. You know, I'm over Candace whining and crying, dressed too big. Y'all know she's my fave, but she irritated me. Chiming in this whole time. Mo ain't even talking to you. You want to have this back and forth moment so bad. We all know what happened the last time y'all had a back and forth moment. Monique was playing patty cake, baker's man. Bake me a cake as fast as you can. On her head. So, the fact that you're sitting over there still picking, you're supposed to be traumatized. You're supposed to be on medication. But yet you still have the gall and the gumption to sit here and pick with this girl. Now, I love all of you people for being here. Before I get started on this Real Housewives of Potomac, a little bit of Part 2, but a lot of Part 3 reunion review. I do want to just take this time to thank all of my Caniacs. My subscribership is going up. The interactions are going up. The monetization is happening. So you guys are definitely watching the commercials and the ads. And I totally appreciate it. You know, I love you guys so much. And make sure you're here on Thursday night, New Year's Eve, 8 p.m., the lip sync show. I'm only giving y'all 3 songs that spoke to me this year in 2019. And I'm going to slay them bitches. So I really hope that you guys are all here December 31st at 8 p.m., okay? It's going to be a situation. We love you too. Hey, Living Below. I don't understand Candace traumatized, but the tears. Girl, sit down. You definitely threw a knife at Ashley. Oops. I love Cain, but you can have Candace's ass until she owns up to her part. Then maybe I would like her crying ass. We'll tune in. We'll be here. That's the energy. So let's hop right on into it. I do feel like after Giselle got read and got cleared by Monique, she was low-key trying to walk on eggshells. Like, when they took a break to go have lunch, girl, you know you was hurt by that rumor and all that stuff that Monique was saying. While you trying to sit there with Sir Robin and try to have, like, this whole Kiki moment. Like, ooh, did you see her? Oh, did you see what she tried to do? Oh, that's childish. Oh, that's this. Oh, that's that. Girl, you were hurt and you were bothered, and you know that that girl was speaking true facts. That's just that. That's just the truth. We're getting to Karen, her trip to Surrey, how she allegedly hates her husband's dick. Karen said that that's a motherfucking lie. And you know, she just feels like Robin shut the hell up asking this woman about why she wasn't drinking, this, that, and the third. Like, worry about what the fuck you have going on, period. Because I feel like there is some... Warren Dixon, yeah, he's trade, you know, but I feel like he might be fucking around on Sir Robin. I mean, she doesn't give femininity. She doesn't give a look. She doesn't... I mean, she just sit up so stiff and so manly. I don't like it. I love a feminine girl, you know, so no. Okay, period. Anyway, another thing they talked about Babygate, about how Ashley brought her baby to the trip, and Candace, Wendy, you're mad at her for bringing her baby. You were being aggressive. You were being nasty. You were being rude. Wendy backpedaling, lying, you know, trying to make it seem like that wasn't the case. But that was the case. Like, at the end of the day, if you that pressed about having your child, then you should have reached out to Monique regardless of it being a girl's trip, you know, and brought your child. If you was going through that much postpartum, you know, this, that, and the third, you know, this being your third child, you know, if you was that hurt, bothered, torn apart, tied and through over the situation, why you just didn't hit Monique up and ask if you could bring him? Like, that's so stupid to me. Like, you really sat there and went in on Ashley and did all that, called her a fake bitch and told her to call you Dr. Wendy, and, you look stupid. Now you're sitting here backpedaling at the reunion like the girls do. You know, it's just, it's a mess. Giselle is a hater. She's been spreading lies to cast members. And also a friend named Monique, Gigi, with her tired wig and ugly teeth. She, you know, has been going around allegedly spreading these rumors about Monique. And then Giselle, you know, apparently brought them onto the show. And Monique is like, don't bring my kids up. It's low down. It's dirty. Apparently, after Andy's baby shower, the Potomac girls all went out to dinner and a lot was discussed. And what was discussed was the fact that baby Chase may not be Chris's. It may be somebody else's. Now, and there was an alleged plot to bring it on the show. Now, Candace did say that. You know, she did speak that, you know, to be truthful. And I was like, thank you, Candace. You're telling the truth. You know, that's some foul shit. You know, and I just really feel like kids, husbands, mothers, and fathers are off fucking... Families are off limits. Period. You can't be going in on nobody, parent or husband or spouse, unless they going in on you. I just think that is just so low. And it's just, doing reality TV, there are high highs and there are low lows, and people will go to no extent to try and ruin, you know, the king or the queen of certain situations. And I just kind of feel like, damn, like, y'all hate Monique that much that y'all really send up after y'all done had a good time twerking and Andy, you know, and his baby shower, and then y'all want to go over here and do this. It's late. You know, Giselle just looking scary. And let's be very clear, Karen looks way younger than Giselle in the neck area. Now, I kept paying attention to it. I had to keep looking at it, but when the camera was going back and forth, Karen looked so much younger in the neck area. Giselle got all these lesions and rolls. Child. I don't like it. They talk about fight night, you know, and this is just where it gets crazy. Like, how did we get here? They go over the entire friendship from start to the country event last season with the I'll drag you pregnant and all. You know, we see all about Candace and Monique's friendship. We see how they made up at the season 4 reunion. And we get into Candace inviting Sharice to her party. Y'all already know how King Cain feels about this. My fucking party, my fucking rules. I don't give a fuck, and it's my party. I don't care, so I can invite Tom, Dick, Harry, Jane. Like, people need to learn to get out their bag when it comes to people's events, and people are going to invite whomever and however they want to. And honestly, who really cares? Show up the fucking film and go on about your day. Oh my goodness, they act like childish ass people. And I just want to be clear, is anybody watching Real Housewives of Atlanta? Ugh. It's boring. I don't like it. Y'all not getting a review from me until it gets good. It's whack. I hate it. Chasing Atlanta been better than Real Housewives of Atlanta. Anywho, Candace said that Monique never told her that she didn't like Sharice, that it was so much hatred, there was so much toxicity. And Karen is like, girl, yes, I did. Yes, the fuck I did. Stop playing. So, I'm sorry, Candace is like, yes, she did. I mean, Monique is telling Candace, yes, I did tell you that I don't fuck with Sharice, dog face ass. So they talk about the fight. You know, Monique has to be held accountable, even because you picked with her all season long, okay? Now, when on part 3, when Candace was sitting there saying, yeah, like, you got to look at everything, how she was allowing these rumors to go out about how it was my fault, how she, you know, kept being funny, you know, and how she, you know, just how it was pretty much Candace's fault throwing the drink or whatever. And it was kind of like, but Monique, now you were picking with Candace the whole season. You were picking, you were taking your home life, you know, your childhood trauma. You know, you was taking that out on Candace. The stress from your husband not helping you with them 3 children. You know, you took that out on this girl. Let's just call a spade a fucking spade. You was going through, and I hate when bitches do this, bitch. Just because you go fight your husband. Go get you a nanny, bitch. Don't come at me because you're mad at home. This is separate. Don't be mad at me because you upset with your husband. I hate when people do that. Don't be mad because you're mad. Don't come for me because you're at home angry and you want to bring that energy on me. Gemini, enter at your own risk. Hey, Boo said right. Of course. Of fucking course. Handle your shit in your house. I tell my associates, don't bring home to work. Period. This is this. That is that. Period. What you say, baby girl? Ashley Easy. Monique might have been holding all that into but Candace had her on the right day. I agree. He said Chasing Atlanta is all that. Period. So anyways, I just kind of feel like I love the flashbacks of the fight and how everything was happening and how Monique was saying that, you know, Candace did do the good night. Good night. Y'all, she did do that first. Are you going to drag me? Then it was the hair flip. And then it was the pull. And then it was just the whole melee. But everything led up to that. You got to learn to keep your hands on your side of the table, Candace. Love Candace down. Candace is my favorite. Pure. But you got to learn to keep your hands on your side of the table. Anyway, so, you know, Monique is talking about the fight, and Andy keep trying to pester her and fester her and make her to be this person. And she's like, well, I'm telling you my point of view, Andy. I don't give a fuck about nobody crying, walking off, and this, that. And Andy's really, like, trying to just have, like, this disdain and this distaste for how Monique is responding. Like, at the end of the day, this happened over 365 days ago. Bitches be bitches up every day. I mean, come on now, we're done with it. We're bored with it. We're over it. What else is going on, period? Candace hooping, hollering, acting a fool. I need a break. Okay, we're going to take a break. Damn, irritating, just in the back crying. And I said, Candace, you're lady. Grow up. Even though I know you ain't the type to get down. We know you ain't the type to get down. And Candace did have her, she did hold herself accountable because she did say that she know her mouth is reckless. She know that she could pop off. She said that she's very good at her words, but nothing she did that day warranted that fight. And I just kind of feel like it was just a heated moment. And you got to keep your hands on your side of the table. That good night. Y'all remember that? Good night. Y'all remember that over there in that girl's face? Yeah, it happened. And I wanted to know what else was in that binder. We ain't gonna get no more flashbacks, no backtrack, because I wanted to know what else was in that goddamn binder. Pyrrha poo. Pyrrha. Child. Anyways, I don't know. Monique said that Candace making it bad for herself by keeping this narrative going in her head, like, girl, grow up. And pretty much, I also did like the fact there was a talk when Andy was talking about the paycheck and, oh, I bet the money is this and that. And, you know, Monique is like, well, this little check ain't nothing. I mean, my husband, you know, his investment portfolio is 1,000. Bitch, don't come for me. Like, Andy, bitches, black people have money. There's black people that have a coin. Going on somewhere. He don't talk about money with no other fucking franchise other than these black bitches. And the people are over it. I'm over it. He sit up there and look stupid and look scared when Chris Samuels was out there. Heart beating fast. Hair gray, need a haircut. Hair long. We don't like it. Oh, Lord have mercy. I ain't studying Andy Cohen. I ain't studying him. Let's move on to part 3. Overall, I thought part 2 was boring. I just don't understand what Andy wants from Monique in this moment. And, you know, that's just that. Monique said she was triggered by, you know, Candace's hands. You have to keep your hands on your side of the motherfucking table, period. Monique hurt Andy's white privilege feelings. Did? Boy, fuck you. So they talk about Monique not being invited to the events, and I just kind of feel like, who cares? Monique did say, don't invite me. You know, it kind of is what it is. They get into what took Candace so long to press charges. And she just said that she felt like Monique leaked information. So now, bitch, all this going on social media. So now I'm going to go ahead and press charges because you did too much. They get into Kidgate and how the people don't want her to go to jail, but they wanted her to have some type of accountability, whether it's probation or customer service or something. And, you know, Candace is like, girl, you should have thought about your kids before you did that shit. And I agree. Don't put your motherfucking hands on me, bitch, because I'm going to sue all type of shit. And, bitch, get your kids sent there, here, and everywhere if I can. Don't put your motherfucking hands on me. But at the end of the day, Candace, keep your hands on the side of the table. We always have to go back to the facts of the situation. Keep your hands on your side of the table, pussy hole. And it just won't be no tea. Period. So anywho, they talk about, you know, Attorney Gate and, you know, what was Ashley's reaction to seeing the final fight and seeing the final edit and seeing the cut, because you were in the bathroom. And she said, like, it was brutal, you know, and it was good to see because everyone had just been making their own adjustments and assessments. So it was really good to see what it was, you know, and I agree. Monique opens up and crying about the finger being the trigger. And she does apologize to Candace. Whether Candace wants to take the apology or not, Monique did apologize. I mean, facts are just facts. Candace don't want to take it because it's been over a year. And so much has happened. The song Drag Queens. She done pulled out the phone trying to read the lyrics, you know. And Andy just sitting up there just trying to be funny. I feel like he just kept trying to talk down to Monique so many times. Y'all know I don't really fuck with Monique like that. I really don't. But I do feel like this fight, it happens. Bitches beat up bitches every year on reality TV. Bitches throw drinks every day on reality TV. Like, they talked about this fucking. Now I see what y'all mean when y'all talk about, these web series shows when they just focus on the fights for so long. I get it. Just like not even being involved in the Real Housewives world, but just seeing how they just continue to talk about this goddamn fight over and over and kept it going. It was definitely annoying. It was definitely late. It was definitely tired and through for it to just be extended so goddamn long and took up all the part 3 of the goddamn reunion. Anyways, I already talked about Candace taking accountability for being provoking. But Monique, you were being a mean, nasty bitch to Candace the entire season. And they played the flashbacks and owned it. And, Monique did. She did. But how many times she got to say it? Damn, she said she was sorry. Y'all just want to keep this going. And I'm over it. Moving on, we get into Karen and Candace. And how the girls wanted Karen to pick a goddamn side. But he didn't have that much to say about Kenya and Portia fight. Exactly. Now, when Portia dragged Kenya from here to there, off that couch to that floor, it wasn't no tea. But I do feel like Monique did get her season 6 contract. She just decided not to take that bitch. If you have to stand for something or you'll fall for anything. And I respect that. And I posted Monique on my Instagram story telling her we need her back, and she shared it. So for me, it's kind of like, bring your ass back, because what else are these girls going to talk about next season? The queen is gone. I mean, I guess Giselle and Robin versus Karen. I'm sure Candace and Ashley will never be cool. I'm sure Wendy going to come for Ashley. I can see Giselle and Wendy probably falling out. I can see a sword war battle. But I'm just saying, what y'all gonna talk about? What is anybody gonna talk about? I just want to be clear. What Candace gonna talk about? Is White Chris gonna be cheating? Mama Dorothy gonna be trying to move in? I mean, what? I can't. They talked about the wig party. Karen said what she said again. They need to get over it. Monique said that I was always going to come to the event. Monique, and Monique also said that Karen did used to hold her accountable. So, y'all don't know what type of conversations they had. I do feel like Karen should have never left her motherfucking event. You never let these bitches see you sweat. And I just thought that was just stupid for her to get up and leave. And I just kind of feel like now Candace trying to go in on Karen because she felt like Karen was trying to make the fight Giselle and Robin's fault. And I'm just like, now you crying and I don't feel like you do. I don't feel like you do care about me. So her and Karen have this really emotional, it was so hard to watch because I do know that Karen loves Monique. Karen loves Candace. I do know that they have a really good friendship, mother-daughter, big sis, little sis, auntie, niece situation. So, I really hope that they can get it together. But Candace needs to open up her motherfucking eyes and smell the coffee and open up her nose and do all that because, bitch, Karen loves you down, girl. Like, can't you see that Giselle and Robin just don't like Monique, period, and they just don't see it for Karen, period? So, of course, they just gonna rally behind you and do all this and do all that. Like, this is a grown-ass woman. Stop babying this bitch at the end of the goddamn day. I'm sick of it. I'm so sick of it. Stop babying this bitch. Period, poo. Now you defending them. Yes, they were being messy. Yes, they were talking about it. Yes, they did make y'all have that conversation. Folks got to learn to stop getting swindled into having conversations about shit that really don't even matter. Hey, Talk Today, thank you for the super chat. You guys, make sure y'all go and support Talk Today. She has a super dope mukbang with Miss Kitty, the Fat and Unfiltered podcast. It's an eating show. The girls be cooking down. Y'all make sure y'all do that. Deshaun, if you would like, you could go ahead and drop y'all's link. We support each other. I love you. Not only that, she's a dope photographer in the East Texas DFW area. So y'all get at her. But I just kind of feel like, I don't know. It was just stupid. It was just stupid. And apparently Karen done went to Bravo about Candace text. Candace, if you texting me crazy, talking shit, bitch, of course I'm gonna go to because in our country, bitch, I can go to, you're welcome, boo. I can go to the goddamn situation and I can be that bitch and I can tell them, you know, they give us psychological help. My friend needs help. My friend has lost it. My friend needs help. He not biased. He tell the truth. Facts are facts, America. Thank you, friend. I love that. Period. So it's just, shut up. I can't. The husbands come out. Eddie look fine. You know, Mr. Samuels ain't playing. He's shutting the shit down. You know, the Three Stooges. Damien ain't there. You know, Juan Dixon. He's somewhere at football practice. Allegedly. Michael Trey Darby. He's somewhere at a wedding. Apparently. And Jamal got plenty hoes. Bryant, he's somewhere tricking with the young girls in the church. Allegedly. This is all alleged. And the people are gagging. See, that's why I hate a church ass bitch. I hate a church, like, you can't talk to me about God, bitch. I don't trust people who try to act so holier than thou. Like, that just gets my gears going, because where I'm from, it ain't nothing but down low pastors. Tyler, Texas, East Texas, they ain't filled with nothing but a whole bunch of down low, DL, trade ass pastors and messy first ladies, and just, they showing you from Tyler, you from East Texas, you know the tea. Come on now, sis, back me up. Back me up with the facts. I can't take it. I don't trust these Christian folk. I don't trust Jamal. Y'all saw Giselle with the cussing like a sailor about Chris Samuels. I said, First Lady, where? Kaya Thug Mrs. Motor Mouth TV, my inspiration said, don't trust no nigga, don't trust no Christian. Those are facts. Y'all better stop trusting in these pastors and believing these people and get a relationship with God for thyself. And that's just pure repoo. Come on, Macon, Georgia. Stop listening to these church folks, because these church folks ain't about shit, and seek God for thyself. And that's just facts. Period. So he ain't playing, you know, Andy going around asking everybody if they watch some stupid ass Michael Jordan video. Chris Samuels, he was just sitting there and his face was like, man, I was too busy doing X, Y, and Z about these bitches talking about my child. Now, don't talk about my motherfucking child, you know, and we're going to get into that. But Wendy husband still ain't talked to his people. Wendy, turn around and let your husband talk and answer his questions. You just see her the whole time while he talking. Stiff neck, dry makeup, foundation ain't. Oh, Wendy just looked uncomfortable to me. I don't know if it was because it was her first reunion, but Wendy looked like she was just... I said, what's wrong with Wendy? Wide back, linebacker, Osefo. Husband, fine. I'm only here for Wendy. She could come back as long as we get to see more of Eddie. Because we're not here for Wendy at the King Can't Wait TV, period. It's been 10 years. His family need to get over that bullshit. I just think they're childish. They talk about Ray saying that he wasn't in love, but Ray cleared it up. He said, I love my wife. But we're talking about 25 years ago. Do I still feel like that in love situation? He said, you know, it was what it was. But I do love how he cleared it up and let the girls know, be clear, I love my wife. They talk about Karen wanting the money back. And Ray cleared Karen motherfucking ass. Now look now, bitch. It was a point in time when you weren't working and you weren't doing nothing and you was an old farm girl that I, you know, brought up into the Potomac world, okay? Let's be very clear. I took care of the bills for years. We were raising the kids. Now stop now. You think you're going to get a penny back? Oh, I said Ray, he cleared her in a nice, classy, grown, sexy, old school pimp type of way. And I loved it because at the end of the day, Karen, you're not getting no coin back, bitch. We married. Girl, bye. White Chris done sold his restaurant. What's that back? What's that about? Now he doing all different type of shit. Girl, ain't got nothing going on. Now him and Candace gonna be struggling season 6 in their house. Now that may make for a nice storyline. A guest at my wedding recognized my pastor from back in the day and gave me the scoop about my pastor. My husband and I never went back to our church. I just feel like it's okay to be gay. Do you? But if you trying to sit up here and lead the people and then you sitting up here gay bashing, that's my problem. And then bashing, having sex and adultery and all that, and you walking around here having kids and fucking people in your congregation, and men and women, it's too much. It's too much. Poo. They talk about, Chris Samuels playing with, when he did the whole head thing, he said that the situation was dry. So get over it. He wanted to have a little bit more fun. Wendy chiming in, oh, my husband, he could do that. But then we see that Chris Samuels, he's there, back at the house. He's become a house mom, and he's really doing stuff and taking that load off his wife. He saw all that stress on his wife, and he saw that his wife got sent over the edge. And I think that's a lot of Chris Samuels' emotion. Like, yeah, y'all bitches in the per playing with my motherfucking kid, pussy hoes. But I do see how my wife snapped, and I didn't even know who the fuck my wife was, period. I think Andy was Chris, they talk about Giselle with her security guard because there was a live with Mo and Chris when he said that he wished he was Kris Jenner so he could knock a bitch out, knock a hoe down for talking that shit. So we all know Giselle's very extra, Where's your husband? Jamal should be here to defend you. You have your mouth on everybody's relationship. Why he can't be there to defend you as the husband? Why do you need security? Call your man. Call your baby daddy. Call the one who dick you sucked. First lady, and y'all ain't even together and in the house. Fornicate. But these people, these Atlanta people, they love new birth. They love new birth out here. I don't get it. So anyways, Chris, he apologizes. I feel like Giselle needs to shut the fuck up. She just over there. He can sit down. Why he here? Woo, 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 woo. Mo said, baby, stop talking to her. Stop talking to her, because Monique was really getting irritated because, bitch, now you talking crazy to my husband, so let me just... And, baby, stop talking to her for real, because don't play. Andy messy for reading the whole comment about what Chris said. Chris don't apologize. I mean, he's over it. Candace and Chris, they talking about, y'all don't want nobody talking about y'all kid, but y'all support a blogger who was talking about my child. When and where? They just be talking out the side of their necks. Candace and Chris low-key slow sometimes. Even though white Chris got a good head on his shoulders and is a good man and can balance her out, I just thought this moment was stupid. And you trying to yell at Monique, and Chris Samuels had to stand up on your motherfucking puss ass. Don't yell at my wife, niggas. Have you lost your mind? Now, just because you got a brown, don't make you black. And those are facts. Don't do that. That ain't got nothing to do with them being cool with the blogger. We're talking about this bitch bringing up this situation on camera in her confessionals about what I'm going through, allegedly, and about this, my kid. Don't speak on my motherfucking kid. Because your kid's not happy about Jamal Bryant. Candace had you some kids. Candace talking about you were supporting the blogger that was talking about our kids. Oh, so now you're claiming Chris' kids. Oh, okay. All right, queen. I love you, queen, but okay. Candace opens up about the reason why she didn't talk about the rumor, and she said that she hears shit every day, and about everybody. So she really wanted to clear up all this shit that's going on with everybody. It would take her forever. So I kind of understood that, but at the same time, give a bitch a heads up, period. I love when Giselle was just over there cursing, acting a fool, and Monique said, girl, go back to church. That's why you ain't got a man now. Look how you talk to people. That's why you ain't got a man. You don't know how to talk to nobody. Girl, I can't. That's that. Next, we'll get into Robin and Juan. Are y'all ever going to get married? I gagged when Andy asked them that. They talk about embezzled hat collection, the engagement. Child, she ain't never had a storyline. They're happy for her. Michael was acting a damn fool at the wedding. at the engagement situation. They're building a house. Good for them. She done pay her taxes off. Apparently, Karen pics weren't that bad. It just seemed like Karen didn't want to be there. And I love how Karen cleared that up. Girl, if I didn't want to be there, I didn't have to be there. Let's be clear. And I just kind of feel like you didn't know when they talked about the text thing, and she talked about how she didn't believe Karen didn't know about Ray O in Texas. But my whole thing is, bitch. You done said seasons prior that you didn't know that one was going through those textings and one didn't know that you was going through this. So what is you talking about, Robin? Shut the hell up. Robin just irritating and big back, and I love how Karen was getting her ass together, and they get into what were the cryptic comments and about Michael Darby saying that one was gonna propose, and you know, Robin said one told her baby ain't no tea, ain't no shade, I don't know what he's talking about. Ashley said her husband ain't told her none. That's all that was said. So they asked Chris Samuels, you know, how do you feel about, you know, the engagement? And he said, all due respect, you know, I don't give a damn. I don't give a fuck. Good luck to them. They were talking about my child. Now, reckon Chris Samuels was bringing up baby gate, child gate so goddamn much. But like I said, he came with an agenda. He came to speak his speech finally because his wife wasn't being invited and being filmed and being around. So he really didn't have an opportunity. I do love that flashback scene they showed when Giselle came to Mo's house. He was like, yeah, you see my baby? Don't he look like his daddy? Yeah, bitch, because I know you've been sitting up there talking your shit about my child. And at the end of the day, you can't tell people how to react when it comes to their children. Good, bad, or indifferent. How would you feel? How would Jamal Brown would like that if it was a rumor that, you know, them twins wasn't his, you know, or Grace? I mean, they already don't like him. They already hate him. I mean, but I'm just saying, Jamal, you would feel a certain type of way too if that was going on. And I know he been going all in the blogs and doing this, trying to clear his name. Baby, we don't give a fuck about that because children are off limits, like I said earlier. Families are off limits. Like, that's crazy to me. That's crazy. So, you know, Chris Samuels going off, and here you go, Sir Robin. I am so glad that Juan Dixon is not here. Girl, it was crickets. Don't nobody give a fuck. Didn't nobody co-sign. Wasn't nobody shook. Wasn't nobody scared. Didn't nobody say nothing. Girl, nobody give a fuck about, nobody give a fuck about Juan Dixon. Who Juan Dixon scared? Girl, bye. Ciao, bye. Candace still getting in the Giselle versus Monique and Chris situation. It's just stupid. It's just stupid. Just at the end of the day, you don't have a man behind you, bitch. So fuck you, bye. They talk about Karen's comments when she said that, you know, Robin should worry about what Juan says, and that might be some season 16 because Karen said, I'm not going to talk about that. You know, I talked to my husband and I don't want to go there about what I said about she needs to worry about what Juan says when he's drunk. And I respect that. Karen don't want no tea, no beef. Karen trying to move forward. Karen ain't trying to do that. Karen ain't trying to be that girl. So I get it, Karen. I get it. They asked White Chris his thoughts on the finale night. He said that Ashley's husband is very disrespectful to women and he thinks that he can talk down to people, which Michael Trey Darby is like that. Ashley just over there, slow, pregnant, fat, riding for her husband though. That's one thing the bitch gonna do. She gonna ride for her husband. But what's so crazy to me, the bitch don't have another prenup, but she got another baby. She didn't handle the paperwork, but she don't want to have another baby. That's crazy. That's crazy. Anyways, Chris got Ashley together in a respectful way. If your husband gonna be disrespectful and rude, then I'm gonna give him that same energy. And that's just on pure rapport. I do love how both Chris's were speaking their speech. I do love that. I love how the men were able to come together and talk, you know, even afterwards. And when, because Chris kind of had a little bitch don't be better than my wife. And Chris Samuels told Chris, like, we good. We handle that like men. But, like, you came to my wife. And white Chris talking about, no, I didn't know I didn't. Chris was like, you was looking right at her. Yes, you was. Me and Kenitra gagged. Because, bitch, he know he was looking right at Monique screaming and yelling, hooping, hollering, and acting a goddamn fool. Candace really needs to get over this fight. She's still not herself. I'm like, damn, this girl must really be traumatized. Karen and her man are going to renew their vows. This is their 25th year in 2021. Word on the curb, the girls start back filming next month, so we'll see how gag worthy that is. Chris Samuels, before he leaves, talking about the rumors again, but he checks his motherfucking ass. Hurt people. Go get some help. Baby, when I say Chris Samuels cleared the girls his whole time on that motherfucking stage and was not letting up on them hoes' head, he and Monique were the highlights of the season 5 reunion. That's just that. They all go around the room and talk about absolutely nothing. But what's so gag-worthy to me was how they sauntered off the stage. I thought that was hilarious. And guys, that is my review of the Real Housewives of Potomac Season 5, Part 2 and Part 3 reunion. I love all 47,000 of you girls being here. And I just loved it. He did say a mouthful. You guys make sure y'all subscribe to my channel. You guys make sure that you're telling all your people about my channel, your co-workers when you're at work, on your Zoom meetings, with your, your Kiki, and y'all let people know. Keep the subscribers coming. I hope you're here for the lip sync show December 31st, 8 p.m. It's going to be a cute time. Thank you, Gemini. Great review. Candace doesn't have that self-awareness or accountability to own her part in the fight, so she's going to stay stuck in her pain and fake tears. You're right about that, Zora. And I just kind of feel like I'm over it. If they go into season 6 talking about this goddamn fight and Monique ain't even here, I'm going to be annoyed. Thank you, Talk Today. Love you, Pretty Money. I love everybody. Anybody want a shout out? You better say something. I want to make sure I say hi to everybody who wants me to say hi, okay? Hit the like button. Yes, like, y'all. Like it up. There's no reason why I shouldn't be at 20K likes right now. Like it up. I love everyone. Hey, Make a Dream Can. How are you? Shout out. Hey, Alice Duclair. How are you? I hope everybody's staying safe. The COVID numbers are rising here in Atlanta. I heard there's going to be another shutdown. Now, are we getting $600 or are we getting $2K for the stimulus check? I'm just asking the questions that needs to be asked. Hey, good gal. How are you? Oh, you're a new name. Welcome to the King Can't Wait, sweetie. Alice, you're a new name as well. Welcome. I'm loving the new faces. You guys, come make your presence known. I love all... Hold on, let me, because I want to be clear. I want to be very fucking clear with my numbers. I want to be clear with what I'm saying. I love all 2,296 of my subscribers, and that's just on pure repos. I'll watch faithfully. Love you guys. Again, if you haven't watched my Candace conversation when I was in Texas a few days ago, go and watch it. I had a Candace conversation with Reese Gamble, EP of Chasing Realities, Chasing Dallas. We definitely got into some things. Yeah, 600 per member now. Dang, so we ain't gonna get to 2,000? Why they switch it up? I do wanna share something with my Candace right here, right now. So for Christmas, I was gifted a Mercedes-Benz. So I have a car now. God is so good. He literally places people in my life, situations in my life to just happen and turn about. And I have a vehicle paid off, paid for, and it's cute, and I ain't trying to be too country about the situation, just go crazy with the pictures, but I'm so blessed. Thank you. That was a great interview, boo, with Reese G. Thank you. McCondle holding up the 2,000 right now. Girl, I'm irritated. Yay, congrats. Won't he do it? Well, I want to ride. We could definitely go for a ride, period. Woo, Cain, congratulations. Let me tell y'all something, and I'm going to leave y'all with this, okay? God is good. God is very real. And let him know what you're going through, and he going to work it out. I'm literally the definition of if move out of the state and chase your dreams was a person. And that's Pyrrha. I love y'all. Subscribe. And y'all just stay prayed the fuck up, period. Because the girls are hating and praying on your downfall and still angry. So, that's that. I love y'all. Stay safe.